want to see the movie. So, this video is going kind of longer than I expected to. So I'm giving the Human Centipede 2 extended cut of Theatrical cut a 2 out of 10. Now on to the third one. Okay, here's the thing. Instead of being the victims being the protagonists in the third one, like the first two ones, however, it's the psychopath that creates the Human Centipede and makes it actually happen. The protagonist and the main focus, instead of the victim. Because, oh god, and why? Why would you do that? And it gets so apparently the first two ones take place in a different continuity. Well, outside of this, the third one's world. To be said, I think the sequel was also took place in a different continuity and was a continuation. But here's the thing. No. Oh god, that was close. Here's the thing. He the warden, whose main protagonist, who makes the next thing actually happen, sees the first two movies, and he trashes them to the guy who recommended him, and he's smiling because the solution that the one got this from was one of his co-workers, and his co-worker says that this is the solution to all of the problem and that's going on in the prison and all of the misbehavior and the violence and the killing the other guys from that being done by the prisoners of the prison. Ew. The point is, I mean, he gets to the point very briefly, and he says that the solution is to make their own human centipede to rehabilitate the prisoners. And the prisoners are going to be part of the human centipede. They're the victims. And none of them are likable at all. They're actually horrible people, but my god, did they deserve that punishment? And the way the audience deserved that punishment to see it play out? No! So, the warden decides to ask a bunch of people going around, do you think hypothetically this could happen, this could happen, this could happen? And it eventually happens. He puts the whole thing into action. Oh my. And here's what I also know about the trilogy. As the sequels go on, as throughout the entire trilogy, there's Human Centipede thing, when it happens earlier on in each installment throughout the trilogy, for each movie. Besides him putting more victims on the ass of the victims for the Human Centipede. Oh god. Which makes the Human Centipede longer. And the third one is the longest. It's so long, it kind of covers the entire backyard and the prison at the end of the film. So, and that's when we ends on in this epilogue. That one of the victims is now rehabilitated, and and shows respect and also very scared of the warden after that experience of being part of a human centipede, a real life one, and that was inspired by the warden watching the first two actual movies from this planet, in our universe, in our world. That actually happened. For the first two ones. But this basically is in a world where those two things never happened, but the movies did. Just like our world. Okay, now this is a burp. But I was afraid it was going to be that, the other thing, okay? Me getting sick and out of my mouth, okay? And, so... This is one of the highest you've ever done reviewing the sequels. The third one is definitely the worst story, okay? The worst everything, except for not the most disgusting one. That's the second one in the trilogy. I hope they'll make more of these, please. I'm sorry, I was talking to God, begging him not to let them release any more of these. Don't make it a long movie franchise or any spin-offs. I don't want anything to do with this. These sequels are monsters. To my stomach. And kind of my mind too. Because I have the memories to remember them. That's how they're bad for my mind, because I will always have the memories to remember them. Oh God, I regret this. I've seen these movies, okay? The only reason why I saw these movies in the first place was I was kind of a fan of the first movie of the Human Centipede franchise. I found it, it wasn't my favorite horror movie of all time, but I think it was definitely one of the better ones throughout the, 2000s, I think, or 2010s, where it was one of those times, I think it was the 2000s, or 2000s. Yeah, so, later on in 2000, okay? I think, I know it was in 2000, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure what point in 2000, okay? And in 2010, well, I don't know what to say, I messed up, if I did, in this video, so, yeah, did I touch the fencer that was one of the victims of Human Centipede in the first one, during the epilogue of the ending of the third one, that he gets completely rehabilitated, even besides traumatized for life? So therefore, one of the people that were going to shut down his prison because there's too many problems going on, doesn't, because it fixed the problems. Oh, and the warden's blood pressure has leveled out and it's not high anymore. So he gets a happy ending. Okay, now I'm just pissed. I'm pissed because this is a terrible ending no matter how you look at it. The ending is not having on any light, or there's no silver lining in any of this light, in any light of this ending. To the third one, the prisoners get the comments that the warden doesn't, and none of them are horrible, none of them are likable people, except for the one that the girl that the warden sexually harassed it by rubbing her vagina on duty. This because she said something that she said something she didn't like. What the fuck, movie? What the fuck, Human Centipede 3? Okay, that's like that word is what the fuck for Human Centipede 3 kind of sums up the whole plot of this third one in a nutshell when you think about it. It's just all we can say and think during the film is not this besides y'all vomit, besides making the bleh by trying not to throw up, is like saying and thinking, what the fuck, movie? Well, thinking about not trying thinking about getting sick. And that's it. That's what sounds of this movie in a nutshell. So this gets a 0 out of 10, the third one. And so does the extended cut to the third one, gets a 0 out of 10. I think I said the sequel, Human Centipede 2, gets a 1 out of 10. And the extended cut to the sequel gets a 1 out of 10 too. But I'm saying it again just because wasn't sure if I left that part out in these videos. I'm guessing there's 2 of them. Maybe there's more, okay? But it's more than 1, okay? There's okay? Okay, I gotta take more times. Bye. Oh, sorry. That's just a burp, okay? I recommend you guys take more times before you do anything else after seeing my reviews, okay? Take as many as you allow to take that the ball or whatever comes in, that comes coming in. Say that take as many as it says you can take, okay? Because you're going to need it. I mean, I think my time says you can take up to 4, but I'm not sure if I'm remembering that quite right, okay? So I'm not advertising times now or movie. I just want to warn you, people, that this is what it's like after you experience the sequels to the first one of Human Centipede, and this is the effects that you're going to get years later after seeing these movies of the sequels to the first Human Centipede movie, okay? And this was the effects that might affect you while experiencing them, while watching them. Is your stomach acting up and trying to not explode like a volcano? Oh, this is okay. So I think you got the picture. What I'm trying to say. That's how nauseous these sequels are to the Human Centipede movie, the first one. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take thumbs down, and I know I said it before, this time I mean it, so I just want to say before I go, bye and thanks for watching these videos. I think it didn't respond, okay? The button didn't respond, so I'm going to press it again, okay? Bye. Sorry dragging this on, okay?